delusional and disingenuous. He stands as a beacon of truth. He is Abuki Cabal.
What's happening, y'all? So, excuse me. I was scrolling through YouTube the other day and ran up on Dr. Boyce Watkins' page, and he was, speaking with this young lady by the name of Angela Stanton King. So, Miss King is a Trump supporter. She apparently was at the rally that Trump was having. And she went on to say that Mr. Trump did not say anything that was inflammatory or that would provoke people to go and commit violent acts. But she said that she was notified by someone that she knew who was in the Secret Service, told her to be careful and to watch herself out there. So she then stated that she left the rally early because she was feeling uncomfortable. Again, she's a black Trump supporter. I think she's from Atlanta. She's on YouTube. You guys go check her out. But she also goes on to say that she's never felt threatened as a black person around any of the Trump supporters. I guess we see a little bit of that with all the blacks for Trump and whatnot. I myself, I can't separate the lack of moral character, the overt racism, and just downright acts of lunacy by these Trump supporters. Most of what they say is not based in fact at all. But I digress. I'll go back to the interview where she said that she was concerned about censorship and wants alternative viewpoints to be able to be presented to the public. Excuse me. Now, I think that we've already had quite a bit of alternative viewpoints expressed to the public through venues like Fox, PragerU, fake textbooks, conspiracy theories, and whatnot. I think it's done quite a bit of damage, as evidenced by people running wild in DC, tearing up things, defecating in people's offices, just running amok. But she didn't feel like any of that was an issue either, because anytime that was brought up in the interview, she brought up, what about black on black crime? And Dr. Boyce agreed with her. She even went on to say that Democrats were okay when Black Lives Matter was out in the streets, setting fire to black churches. I was perplexed, because I don't remember any black on black churches being burned down by Black Lives Matter. I don't remember that, so I had to go look around. And lo and behold, I didn't find any. But she kept on, she kept talking about feeling like blacks supported violence against Republicans And every time that there was any kind of disruption that's happened over the last year, 2020, blacks called it. They caused that action, caused all kinds of animosity in the streets. We should be thankful for Trump's efforts to help us as black people. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. So, Dr. Boyce goes on to say, you know, he doesn't really care who we vote for. He has basically opted out of the system. But he thinks that we should basically listen to him with regard to what we should do with our money, how we should invest, and how we should buy black and whatnot. And I agree with that. I support that. But it seems like he has some kind of twisted agenda. I can't put my finger on it. But there's this feeling in my gut. Maybe it's some of the things that he says in his interviews. You know, he doesn't seem like he's really that into us. Although he uses some bait language to keep black folks coming. You know what I'm saying? So, this king also said that everything that's happened in Washington, all the pandemonium and fires, and folks running around, attacking people, trying to take over the government, she says that doesn't affect her one way or the other. So this young lady, who Dr. Boyce was praising, said he didn't necessarily agree with everything that she said, but he wanted to give her a platform to basically say what she wanted to say to the good black folks out there so that they could see the other side, maybe sympathize with the insurrectionists. So I listened on to this person who says that she will not be affected in one way or the other by Republicans taking over the government. Not only Republicans, but crazy Republicans. These people can't even speak in complete sentences. They have been calling the Capitol, threatening people, running around half naked. They've been attacking black folks since the beginning, when Trump first started campaigning. And some of us spoke up. We were like, what is this nonsense? They talking about throwing black folks out, not talking to black people. And even when masses of black people vote, you know what they do? They say that it's illegitimate votes. They actually go to the places where black folks live, in the majority, in these counties, and they say, I don't want those people in that county to vote. But somehow, they feel like that's right. I just don't understand it. But I listened on. So, I feel like Dr. Boyce has a responsibility to present factual information, not just the other side, because we can present the other side. We can present a raving maniac, and that might be the other side. He's speaking for maniacs. But we on the other side might be speaking for people who are sane. And if we're speaking for people who are sane, we can be made to look like sane people are crazy. And that maniacs should have a voice in the world of sane people run. I know that sounds like it might make sense, but it doesn't, I assure you. King also made statements about Chrissy Teigen eating children and supporting pedophilia. I have no idea what the hell she is talking about, but Dr. Boyce let her say that on his show. Now, I used to think that Dr. Boyce mostly put out pretty good information, but I don't know how he sleeps at night or wakes up in the morning and looks at himself in the mirror after he presented a black woman on his show that's talking like this. I mean, these ignorant folks need to be censored. They do need to be censored. There's some things I remember, I am old enough to remember, when if what you were talking about was an out and out lie, you couldn't even get on TV. But nowadays, we have a whole network devoted to lies, and nothing happens to them. We have a president that lies constantly. He all but overthrew the government the other day. He said, and I quote, "You will get nowhere using peaceful means to get what you want." That's what he said now. And then he told those folks to go down there and go see him. Go see the folks. So I've been watching TV, watching, all of the live footage. You can't, this can't be doctored, given to us in any other altered state. These people knew the directions. They were giving people directions through the window on where they needed to go to get to the people. Why do you have quick cuffs and nooses out on the front lawn? Talking about hanging the vice president. Going after our elected representatives. Not the ones that they agree with, but the ones they disagree with. But then you have these people on the other side talking about, well, all sides should be heard. Apparently not our side. Nobody wants to hear the black side. Nobody wants to hear the Democratic side. And the Republicans all lying. I just, I used to halfway think that we had a shot at something around here, making a change. But now I'm not so sure. Because they're ignorant. They don't think right. Something wrong with them. Maybe it's all that frack water or whatever they've been drinking. But these people are crazy. I don't know, man. Dr. Boyce has been going after Kevin, saying asinine things. He's letting these people come on to his show talking about alternative viewpoints, siding with liars, just crazy folks. I don't understand. I'm just saying, Dr. Boyce, you're looking pretty questionable. Looking questionable. I mean, you sound like an apologist for these people that you say that you're against. These people that disenfranchise black folks and keep us broke. But, hey, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the whole thing. Maybe he, was going to start having PragerU advertised for his show too. Maybe some Fox News shots, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about this. I'm so disappointed. And I bought his little economic pamphlet too. Damn. making me want to send it back. Man, I'm disgusted.
In a world overrun with the fake, delusional, and disingenuous, he stands as a beacon of truth. He is Abuki Cabal. You are listening to Abuki Cabal.